Stidge. I'm your host Stidge, and today guys we are back at the National Wildlife Preserve, and we're actually going to be doing, super excited, going to be doing the first shakedown and off-road test with the new setup. So if you guys missed the last video, I went over our complete install with the new 454 Motorsports tire carrier, one with the Delta cage. Holds up to two 37-inch tires. Eventually we'll have some 35s in there, and then I got the Alpine double eagle straps, and I was actually messaging the owner, I think it was the owner from Alpine, and I'm gonna move, my eagles are flying a little high, so I'm gonna, when I get back to the house, gonna move the eagles down here so we can show off the goods a little bit better. And then this side, what's cool about the 454 cages, guys, is they come with the plate to hook on the Pro Eagle or whatever jack you want. They got multiple holes to you can bolt up to, and then I got the 5-gallon spare tank. And guys, it's that time of year, it's starting to get nicer. It's a little bit warmer out, the sun's poking out, but today we're actually going to be doing Alamo Road. So my old videos, if you guys have seen them, we've gone up this way, and you actually see some dust where the guys are going. And that's the Mormon Road, and that's a fantastic little trail. And then this road we're taking today, this road takes us all the way to Alamo, and I'm trying to remember what the heck this road, it might be Alamo Road, I can't remember, but it's about 70 miles of desert trail, and then it takes us about another 10 miles to get to Alamo. So that's going to be our goal today, is to get to Alamo. And then I want to be doing a little test run with the new setup. Like I said, today guys, I want to do a little shakedown. Man, the truck is looking good. The golden hour, sun is coming up. Look how much snow we got up in the Spring Mountains as well. It's been absolutely dumping here on the West Coast this year. But yeah, that's the other thing too, that, like I said guys, I want to do some more high-speed stuff and just really just see how all this is holding together. I got everything cranked down as best as possible, as tight as possible. And that's what we're gonna do today, guys. Gonna go out, do some exploring, do some adventuring, and see how all the new parts are holding together. Let's hit it. So they have this sign right when you get into Desert Wildlife Refuge, and we're going to the farthest one, Alamo, 78 miles. And there's no gas stations, nothing out here, so make sure you bring spare gas, spare tires, got all the goods in the back. Here we go to Alamo. With the mounts, let's see how this goes. I tried to find a mount for my GoPro, but I didn't know where it went. I wanted to see how everything's holding together. The lights. Just get up a little bit of speed here. Seems like the tire carriers will do even better once I have 35s in there, but we're going about 40. Everything seems to be holding nicely. Here we go. I gotta get a mount for the GoPro so I have to hold it. Going about 50. Everything's holding together quite nice. Oh, here's a dip. Whoa. Oh yeah. She's holding together. Everything sounds good. Nothing's rattling too bad. Kicking up some dust. Doing about 55. Get it up to about 60. Oh, here's a bump. Everything seems to be holding well. All right, after a little shakedown, just quick 60-mile-an-hour blast, and everything's holding together nicely. Built some solid material. Here's a perfect example of what not to do. Don't stop in the middle of the trail to shoot a YouTube video showing you guys what not to do. But yeah, Shakedown was nice. First little blast. Let's keep ripping. Alright guys, getting ready for our second high-speed run shakedown. And here we go. Gonna see how the back holds up, gonna see how the lights are holding up. Let's send it. And we're going. Try to get up to about, not quite as fast race speeds, but like 50, 60, just so we can get stuff kind of simulating a race event. Let me roll the window, get too much wind noise. Here we go, guys. Back's holding together nicely, just a little bit of vibration. Looks good. Going about 55, 60. Truck's handling it perfectly. Woo! Got some whoops. Little whoops. Oh yeah. About 55s, she's holding together nicely. There we go. Right at 60. She's just floating. Second shakedown going as planned. Lights are holding up nicely. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yeah. Here's some nice little bumps. Tires are holding good. Pro Eagle Jack's holding nicely. KC lights vibrating but holding strong. Looks like the setup's doing quite freaking nice, guys. There's a nice little woo. Oh. Dust is greatly reduced. We just had some rain recently, so it's actually not too bad for rain. Oh yeah. And we'll get out after this little run and, ooh, here's a little G out. After this little run and see how everything's holding together. This one, like I said, just kept it between about 50 and 60. Nothing crazy. Just want to see, woo! Little off-camber section. Just want to see how this is holding up. I'll pull off up here and see how everything's holding together. Looks like it's doing good. All right, guys, second high-speed shakedown. So like everything's, and I got everything Alpine strapped. Got the Alpine straps for the cooler. And this cooler, I found it on Amazon for like 150 bucks, insulated. And this thing just fits like a glove. Look at it, it literally bends perfectly at the edge of the truck bed. This cooler really couldn't have fit more snug. So I got Alpine straps. This guy's holding on, got the jug. Look, it's got a tiny bit looser, so I can, yeah, it looks like this got just a skosh looser, but I can tighten that up, and this is holding nicely. Ooh, nice little chunk taken out of this one. But yeah, guys, I will say this setup, the Alpine straps, 454 tire carrier. This is a clutch setup. And shout out to my boy Nate for the off-grid research. He's got some awesome stuff for Jeeps and stuff. If you guys are looking to customize your vehicles, go check him out. Nate's actually the one. Actually, the reason I started a YouTube channel was because of Nate. So shout out Nate. But look at this, guys. Just a beautiful day in the desert. I love coming out here. I've been working a ton and haven't been able to come out to the desert in a few weeks, so start feeling a little homesick when I'm not out here in the natural world. It's absolutely my favorite place to be. I'll zoom in on post. There's something way out there. It looks like a little white thing, like a camper or something. But absolutely beautiful. We're only about 15 miles in, 20 miles into this journey, and we have about 78 miles in total. So about another 50 more miles. So we'll keep trekking. Guys, we were about 30 miles on the Alamo Trail. Just pulled off right here. Just went over Sheep Pass, and there's a cool little cave over here. There's like a cave over there, cave up there. So I'm going to walk over there and see if there's any artifacts. Well, it's made up to the little cave area. Pretty cool. There's no petroglyphs or writing. It's pretty cool in here though. Could definitely use this for some shelter. There's no bats. It's pretty cool how there's light seeping through here. Could shelter up here, but my petroglyphs. Looks like got a little swamp over here. Pretty epic up here. Good, there's all kinds of caves up there. Little caves over here. It's all kinds of places to explore. Highly recommend coming out here. This is, I actually think I might prefer this over the Mormon Road. Alamo's got some pretty cool stuff up here, and it looks like there's a dry lake bed down there. So if you guys are looking for somewhere cool to explore and get off the beaten path, Alamo Trail's pretty sick. This all looks like almost like lava rock or something. Took millions of years to build this. You gonna enjoy it. Pretty epic. Oh, trail. Just be careful where you're going. Looks like they got some bombing and gun range. So just be mindful where you're cruising when you're out here. You don't want to get freaking splattered. Alright, we just hit Crossroads, left Alamo, right Cabin Springs Road, and then Piranha got dune access. We are headed to the left. Looks like they got some dunes and some silt beds over here. Let's go check it out. Look at this. Made it into the silt beds. Looks like they got some dunes over there. Let's see how the Z handles it. It looks kind of hard packed. Probably just rained. Just want to make sure this isn't too soft, but yeah, this silt looks like it's going to be good to rip through. See how the truck handles it. All right, guys, found my GoPro mount. Couldn't find it earlier. Let's go mob through this silt so everything holds up. All right, here we go. How soupy this is. That's not bad. It's a lot more hard packed than I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be a little bit more silty. That's alright. Jump off here. Try this silty. Ooh. Ooh, it's deep. It's not as silty as I thought it was gonna be. That's all right. Truck's handling it nicely. Yeah, it just rained a couple days ago, so silt's not as epic as I thought it was gonna be. But that's all right. There's still some a dune section up here too that I want to hit a little bit, see how it goes. But overall, the truck's new setup is just handling like a dream. I need to get the new Devers installed. Oh, what's that? Ooh. Never know if I'm on the right trail. I don't think so. But yeah, new setup is handling really nice. I'm gonna go back this way. I think we got a group going up this way here. There we go. Boom. All right. Let's go this way. Here's some bumps. Sorry guys, my nose is running like crazy. It's actually pretty cold out here this morning. It's like 45. I was actually shocked how cold it was. But yeah, tire cage hasn't moved an inch. Everything else holding together nicely. I did tighten them down one notch, but besides that, everything's been super tight. Well guys, we just made it to the dunes, and I'm gonna leave the Z there. I don't know if these signs are blown to smithereens, so I'm assuming you're not supposed to drive back there. I see tracks, but I'm just gonna take the long route. Plus it's absolutely fantastic out today. Look at this, it's absolute blue skies. It's like 60. Desert's coming alive. It's my favorite time of year, March and April. It's the best time to be in the desert. If you guys are sitting on your couch, get off your butt, come out here. It's absolutely worth it. And this is this mountain range right here is called the Sheep Range. And a little known fact, if you guys haven't seen my earlier video on the wildlife preserve, this place was, well, first it's the largest national wildlife preserve in the lower 48s. The only bigger one is in, I think it's Denali up in Alaska. But yeah, this is the second biggest one in the lower 48s. And this was built, or this park was established because the bighorn sheep were almost hunted to extinction in the early 1900s. So they got this place together. It's millions and millions of acres. And yeah, as you guys know, the great horn or bighorn sheep population is thriving, absolutely thriving. So that's what this preserve was built for initially, but obviously there's all kinds of animals that come out here and call this place home. All kinds. But yeah, the bighorn sheep, I don't know what it is. They're just, something about them is super epic, super majestic. And you look at this mountain range up here, it gives them tons of places to hide and have a beautiful life, live their life here. What's cool too is this is Same place where these bighorn sheep are roaming. The Ice Age and thousands of years ago. This had mammoths walking around. Freaking, could you just imagine out here in these big open areas, you got mammoths, giant sloths, camels. There was even camels out here, if you can imagine. But I know I can. Seeing these big creatures owning this land would be freaking epic. But one of these days, I wouldn't be an off-road video, but excuse me. I'd actually like to go up and do some hiking up in these mountains. It would be cool to just get on top of that ridge line and just hike all up and down that all the way. Be pretty epic. Walk was a little farther than anticipated, but these sand dunes are freaking sick. Probably not gonna go to the top, but here they are. I did see one set of tracks coming in down there, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to drive on dunes, especially if you're not supposed to. Plus, getting stuck out here would suck, but pretty epic. I got the sheep range and then dunes right below it. Pretty epic. Hey, drop a comment if you guys have been on this Alamo road, if you can drive up on these sand dunes or not. Let me know if you can do that. Guys, I'm driving a little bit farther, and here's a little parking place for the dunes. Right there it says dune access, and then there's a little hiker emblem, so I'm pretty sure I was right. I really don't think you're supposed to drive up there, so whoever's driving up there, cut the sheet. If you guys can see here too, there's a sign right here that says no vehicles. Right here, boom, no vehicles. So maybe I didn't drive up there, because looks like you're not supposed to have vehicles up there. So just a heads up, if you are coming from the Vegas side, no vehicles on the dunes. guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Unfortunately, when I was leaving, I was catching the last little bit of cliffs and epic scenery, and check this out. And I wasn't filming when this happened, but in the face. Yep, unfortunately, drone got a little out of control and went freaking about 20-30 miles an hour right into my hitch. So didn't hurt the truck at all. We hit right here, just right on the hitch and went under the truck and fucking destroyed, absolutely murdered the drone. So I'm gonna see if the Total Care works. I got some coverage that says I can take the drone in with Best Buy and they'll replace it immediately. So, but overall today, guys, we did about 70 miles off-road for the shakedown. Let's see how everything held together. Let me turn this on. I set a trip when I left. So, and I set it a little late, so I probably missed 3 or 4 miles. So 65, so close to 70 miles, 12.1 miles per gallon. Honestly, not bad. And the reason why I wanted to go on such a long cruise and drive and kind of go at a pace was to see how everything was holding together. So lights, rock solid, didn't move at all. I'll get the Allen keys, see if those are loose at all. Oh yeah, these things are rock solid. So looks like everything in the back held up quite nice as well, guys. Got a little mud. It was fun out there today. There's a little bit of everything, dirt, sand, mud. Yeah, everything's held together nicely. Yep, didn't move a muscle. Let's see up here. Yep, cooler's good, gas tank's good. Everything held up nicely. So close to 70 miles today, guys. Truck held up well, perfect on it, I would say. Nothing was loose, everything held up super tight. And yeah, overall adventure was epic. And I will keep you guys posted on the drone. That was funny. I wish I would have got it on tape. But thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. We're up to 220 followers, which is freaking awesome. So yeah, thank you guys. Can't wait to hit the next adventure. See you on the next one.